such a big part of all this, and with his studio engineering stuff and his amazing guitar playing and all kinds of stuff that he's brought to the project. And of course, the last album I did in 2018 as well, he was a big part of that too. So yeah, pretty exciting.
Well, yeah, you had a great time at the Josie Awards. Congratulations, and all the independent awards that you've got. MTS Records, you guys are cleaning up. And then you were in Dolly World and all that. I think that was the same period when you traveled to Nashville. Because you are in Ontario, everybody's in Ontario, Canada. I'm in the Milwaukee area. And the Magoo, we're out all over the place. And MTS Records in Pennsylvania with Michael. And, it's a jamming time. That must have been a great time to go to those awards, huh?
The world is big, but it's also become smaller and tighter with a lot of us sharing a lot of stuff these days, and it's great. It's been just great to work with Michael too, and obviously to get on your show. What's this, like the fourth time now we've had this opportunity to chat, I think it is, and it's been great.
I'll tell you what, let's get to it right now. Let's play Leavin'. Leavin', that's the one that's already been released. I think it was we said March 20th or something like that, or not
March
too long
3rd,
ago.
I believe that came out.
3rd, gotcha. At least I'm in the right month. Leaving Corey Coons. We'll be right back off of coming up 3.33. Thank you.
Guess I'm leaving home tomorrow, feeling like it's time to go, bound for LA in the morning. I think a change might do some good. I'm not looking for the bright lights, maybe just some peace of mind. Everybody needs some downtime to work it out, it's only right. I'm so tired of all the trying, not pulling punches anymore. The past is in my rearview mirror. I left that battle at the door. Now I'm leaving in the morning. I must be on my way, headed for tomorrow. It's time I make a change. Running out of reason for the distance in between, and going through the motions. I'm leaving again. Hope I get to where I'm going. Can't say when it's gonna be. When the feeling takes me over, I'll meet you down that road away. I might get lost in California, make my way through Tennessee, but I'll be thinking about you, baby, and the only home I've ever made. 'Cause I'm leaving in the morning, I must be on my way, headed for tomorrow. It's time I make a change, running out of reason for the distance in between, going through the motions. I'm leaving again. on my way, headed for tomorrow. It's time I make a change, running out of reason for the distance in between, going through the motions, I'm leaving again.
Oh, thank you very much, Corey. Off the new 33.3. It's just like that vinyl record you were telling me, the new CD, or the new LP too, hopefully, huh?
Yeah, well, thanks so much. I mean, we were talking a little bit about, sort of the thought process behind the title of 33.3, and it kind of, in my mind, sort of has a dual meaning there. I mean, you can think of it as the old vinyl format of, like, a 3-song EP and the 33.3 RPM, the speed that it used to play on a turntable sort of thing. And I kind of like that idea, and maybe I'll actually, after we get the digital release out next week for the EP, maybe when we get to doing the physical packaging and stuff, maybe I'll have the option of having, this album again as a vinyl product for limited quantities for people that are interested in that sort of thing, sort of as nostalgia, and so there's that sort of element to it. And then, of course, if you think about the spiritual element of the song, like, which you're going to hear in a little bit, the new single, Good Times Gone, I mean, you think of spiritual element of 33.3, if you think of, like, the Psalm verse in the Bible, 33.3, like, sing unto him a new song, play skillfully with a loud noise. I mean, it's all about that spiritual and music element in our lives and positive stuff, and I think a little bit of quality of life versus the quantity of life is a good way to look at things, and reflect on the better days, and to awaken a new spirit inside and rebirth sort of thing is all these little things playing in the background.
Well, yeah, he lives in the spiritual of this song. Every culture, everywhere, has all been singing together, and we're singing together. We're not fighting, or and it brings us, because we're talking off air. Sure, it's unbelievable what's going on. We're not, we're on the Magoo right now, and it's 6/29, 1920, in June, and it's wow,
Well, music is the universal language, and we should, if we can all tap into that and be a part of that, I think, it's a good start.
And as we were talking, then we get back to the music before. Oh, we got to get on air, Corey, and then we start talking about your Tootie a little more. And I says that's exactly what my show you're doing, and the only way that kind of the Lord and the spiritual, and that's what I'll say, because that seems to really be under fire nowadays. A lot of people are living in the 24/7. It's about now. And if you can't see that going on in our world, that is what it is. A lot of people are living in this times, and that's the only place they care about. And that's why we have so many things going on now, And once we need people like yourselves, maybe my show music, because that's what I've been trying to do. I talked to a DJ in UK the other day, Miles Nixon, and he's saying, and he was back on the boat off of Israel. Back in the day in the 70s, Joan Baez and John Lennon were funding Peace Radio. And Miles was telling me he was just on. I play his stuff, Conjecture Junction, late at night. It's world music now that I'm able to play. But he's saying the same thing. And one person hears it and brightens their day. Hey, that's what I'm trying to do. And obviously, and you are, as an artist, been doing that forever. But what
man,
do we really
you hit the nail right on the head there. You have to do something that's going to resonate with people and bring out that joy in a way. Like, it's hard to be negative. I find for myself, it's hard to try to be negative with music. I mean, it just doesn't work for me. I need that release. I need that. The spiritual element in there is a lot of emotional stuff for me too. Like I said, if it's resonating with people and you're creating that positive, and try to put a positive spin on things as much as you can and not drag everybody down, I think you're doing something right.
Well, that's another topic, and I guess it's a sign of the times. And I also say back that a lot of the music that's been happening in the last 20, 30 years, you want to live, you be the bad guy and doing some negative chanting, you can go ahead. And you got to go, and you got them chanting at a young age, and now they're believing it. That's all part of it, too. What is prayer? Prayer, in a lot of ways, is a positive chant. But if you got all that stuff going about people, they're going to believe it. So that's a sign of the times, Yeah, that's what I believe, too. And the music on my show is we're trying to do the other side of it, and that's what you're bringing to the world.
Cool, brother. Thank you.
Let's do it right now. Good times gone. Mr. Corey Coombs off at 33.3. Thank you.
Feel the sweet breeze blow down the lane. Wildwood flowers grow round the bend. It's the light in your days, not the length of our stay, and the truth in your ways when there's nothing more to say, where the good times been gone, and those days of old when life was young. Let your spirit unfold, be my heart and soul, make me feel alive, where the good times gone. If you feel left behind with the humble and the kind, take a good look around, set your wheels back down and touch the ground, where the good times been gone, and those days of old when life was young. Let your spirit unfold, be my heart and soul, make me feel alive, where the good times gone, good times gone. When life was young and calling you back It's the light in your days, not the length of our stay, where the good times been gone, and those days of old when life was young. Let your spirit unfold, be my heart and soul, make me feel alive, where the good times gone, make me feel alive, where the good times gone, make me feel alive, where the good times gone.
Oh, thank you very much, Corey. Good times gone, bro. Good times gone, man.
Thanks.
Congratulations, my friend. Today's the
Thank
day. And thank you for the opportunity today, because we were talking last week. You're booked all the